Hi everybody. So I'm gonna call this my update video, letting you know what's been happening the last what may seem like forever, because there was obviously a point in time when I was uploading every day and I was super consistent. I really want to be back into that pattern again, but I didn't actually realize how much of a change my life would be by being pregnant and having a baby. So I am currently 19 weeks pregnant now, yay! And it's such an amazing feeling. I will make an effort a bit more in the future to doll myself up a bit. I definitely have been when I've been going to CIT. So CIT is the Canberra Institute of Technology, and that was where I studied children's services years ago. But now I'm actually following my heart, as well as, you know, still having a baby and learning how to address the changes in my body. And so CIT is where I'm currently studying music performance. I did a 2-week intensive course, and great news, I passed. I was very happy about what I accomplished in that amount of time, considering I have done piano exams from, you know, 1 to about 6 or 7. I've had that I've had that knowledge of learning in a music environment, but seeing as it was something I had done about 10 even more years ago, it wasn't exactly fresh in my mind. So this was a course to refresh my mind and pick up on any technology that I needed to use so that I can create music. And of course, that is another reason why I'm still doing videos with you guys. Not to mention that one of you asked when was the next video, and that really meant a lot to me, because if you felt like you were asking and being quite pushy, sometimes I kind of need that, because I also know that some of you benefit from my videos and you're inspired by what I do. So now you know I'm studying music performance, which actually begins, this is the certificate 4 part of it, and it's full-time for 5 months, and it will start next week basically. I've put my feet in the deep end because I really want to do this before the baby arrives, before our beautiful child comes into this world. So where was I going with that? That is going to come in useful creating music content on YouTube. Okay, so in case you're wondering, oh, does that mean that now that you're studying music, you're going to leave the camera and no videos will be uploaded? I will do my best to upload videos of music software that I can show you guys and publish, because by doing this course I will learn more about the rights of the musicians and, you know, how copyright works. Because honestly, when I started YouTube and I played my own music, I wasn't well known, and I would like to see myself in the future as being a very well-known musician, but I'm also quite aware that some people have a habit of stealing music from others, and there can be some miscommunication, misunderstanding of who gets the rights of that music. And, you know, if you put a lot of effort into making something, I don't think it's fair that someone else gets all the royalties for that and you get left with nothing. It was like, what was the point in making it, apart from the fact that you enjoyed it? You know, you've got to have some credit for what you do. All right, so that's all music stuff. You're also watching me because of my daily life and makeup as well. All right, and can I just quickly add as well that one of my subscribers emailed me the other day. I haven't gotten back to emailing, but by the time this video uploads, I probably will have emailed her back, and I want to say to Emlo, thank you so much for the email letting me know that the lipsticks you ordered from Qingbeauty were what you wanted. Even if you did end up ordering the same type, sometimes the colors can look a little bit different or not what you expect online, so that's why most people prefer to order at a shop or a store so they can actually see it. But in saying that, if it's ever an issue, I'm sure you can always email them back and say, look, can I have a refund because I ordered the wrong one, or you know, I didn't expect this to be that certain color. But the fact is, you emailed me. I want to thank you for that. It sounds like you're going to be ordering more in the future, and as you guys know, I am an affiliate for Qingbeauty, and so if you want to use my code, then that's great. There are many people who are affiliates for different companies as well, so don't feel that you must order mine. I mean, I appreciate it, of course, it's nice. I love the fact that I can help you, and you know, I get a little bit of a percentage of that to help me as well. But in saying that, I'm so glad that those lipsticks worked for you, Emlo, and that you'll be ordering more in the future, and that you're still a subscriber of mine, because I haven't been consistent, and I'm not here to apologize, because I know there are a lot of YouTube videos out there where people are constantly apologizing for not, you know, keeping up with content. But at the end of the day, we all have busy lives, so it just depends on what is going on, and quite frankly, my pregnancy was more important than uploading videos, especially because this is my first pregnancy and I needed to do everything I could to keep myself healthy and well, and I've been doing that, so kudos to me. Alright, so the next part is the makeup and skincare stuff, and yes, my hair is still blue, so I'm pretty happy. That was what I wanted, being a change, you know, in my life already, being pregnant, and also they say that when your hair color changes, that's a sign that you've got big things coming. And I will admit, a lot of great things have happened abundance wise as well. A lot of people expect abundance to be just money. There's been a lot of amazing things that have happened the last couple of days. I haven't been able to film them, so please excuse me for that. My husband and I, we've been seeing a lot of rainbows, and we're very much big believers in rainbows being ways of seeing good signs of things working out. I know that Emlo has been doing meditations, and that's wonderful. So for those of you who have busy lives, or even have lives that may be not what you expect, a little bit slow, sometimes it's okay to just give yourself some time to meditate and take yourself away from things that you want to rush, because the universe has a timing all of its own. Then I recently re-signed up to Senegence again. Some of you who have followed me through, you know, the beginning may know that I was a Senegence distributor to begin with. I am a Senegence distributor now, an active one, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going out of my way to pick up pieces for other people and constantly throw parties for them. I have done that in the past and I enjoyed it, but at the moment I think my pregnancy is more important again. So I am a distributor, which means you can feel free to message me if you want to try any of the products of Senegence. What I love about them is the skincare. I really love the smell of it. Being pregnant, I didn't realize the effect I would get from smells all around me, and that's probably why I've been so careful about the type of makeup I'm wearing, because some makeup products smell really different to what I remember before I was pregnant, and even colors, certain colors make me feel queasy. So I'm just, yeah, working out what is best for me. And keeping that in mind, I wanted to re-sign up to Senegence because I really do love the skincare. I really do. I haven't found any other skincare that has products that smell just right for me and also do a really great job. I signed up under a different sponsor, so my upline is a different lady, also in Australia, so that makes my life a little easier knowing that we're not hours and hours away from different timing. I know that when I started Senegence, I had an upline in the States, so our communication was quite hit and miss. She started off by really, you know, taking the time to message me, and then after that it's almost like she just didn't care. And I understand that she had many women to help, but I think there were just certain things that I would have loved to have had more help with at the time, and I think that's why I ended up neglecting a lot of people, and my persona was very different when I started Senegence. Now that I've done it and re-signed up about 3 or 4 times in my life, I have a different perspective of it, and I'm, with the law of attraction, I'm a lot more of an easier person when it comes to selling. I just say, if you like it, great. If you don't, please don't worry about it. I'm not going to spend hours messaging you to persuade you to get what I have, because I know that there's a certain point in time where people need what you want, or people want what you want, and if they don't have either needs, they can't benefit from what you're selling, there is really no point in continuing to push them, because there's heaps of people out there who would probably benefit from what you have. And so far I've still had people come back and message me to order more Senegence products, so I know for a fact that I'm helping those who need it. Okay, and then yeah, so I can leave my distributor ID down below. You're welcome to, as I said, email me. It's a little bit different from being an affiliate, so I want to make that clear. An affiliate means you don't really have to deal much with me. It's more like you copy my code that I've also listed down below, and then you order what you want from that website. I haven't had a chance, as I said, I only just signed up to Senegence, so I haven't had a chance to create my own website link. I need to learn that if it's going to be something that a lot of you benefit from. But you know, as I'm speaking as a starting point here with Senegence, some of you may not be too sure to try it as of yet, and that's perfectly fine. So I'm not going to make it a priority to have a website link. The idea of me being a distributor is that you would message me to say, you know, I really would love to have these sorts of products. Then you would pre-order from me. I've got Square, and I use that for all my customers. PayPal is something I use as a second option because not as many people feel safe with PayPal. Square, I can honestly say it is 100% secure. I think they're both secure personally, but it depends how you want your invoice to be sent to you. You would receive an invoice from either Square or PayPal, whichever you want to use, and then you would pay that amount, whatever it is that you want, and that's like a pre-order. So then I would use that money and pay to get those products. But it may be a little bit more expensive due to shipping and packaging, plus I'm the one doing the work for you, not you. So you know, that's where it may seem a little bit more trickier for some people because they would rather they be the ones that know what's going on. Obviously I'd let you know, but I'm like the middleman, if that makes sense. And I mean, because I'm a distributor, I get the percentage off, so some people prefer to just sign up themselves because then they get the discount rather than me having the discount and contacting you, letting you know this is when your products will come. I mean, I don't spend, again, hours letting you know what's happening. It's just on and off. I'll be just checking that you know what's going on, send you a picture of the parcel when it's on the way, keeping you aware of whether the products are or are not in stock. Being in Senegence, we've had products that have been limited, so sometimes they're not always there. Anyway, we can talk more about this in another video, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I am, yes, an affiliate for Qingbeauty makeup, and yes, I am an active Senegence distributor. Okay, so a couple of other things I want to mention as well, because we're on the topic of updates and changes. So one of you has also asked about my bump. Okay, personally, when you're a first-time mum, bumps take a little bit longer to show, and seeing as my skin is fairly tight, I don't have flexible tummy skin, I can't really say that it's shown up much until about now. So when I got the message about when will we see the bump, I thought at the time I could see it, but I don't think you can. So hopefully when my husband comes home this afternoon, I will figure out a way so that you guys have a little bit of evidence for a bump. The baby is there, I know for a fact, because he is a wriggler. Don't think too much into why I call him a he. But anyway, yeah, a baby that wriggles. I've heard the baby's heartbeat as well, which is pretty incredible. And Greg and I are going for our 20-week ultrasound scan next week. So I will see what I can do to post any photos up here, so you guys are aware of how the baby is progressing beautifully. Change of subject. Some of you may be aware that I had a pet fish called Marty. It was a little bit tragic for me, probably because I'm pregnant and, you know, but at the same time, he lasted a fair while, and I really felt connected to him. So Marty, our betta fish, passed away 2 days ago, and that was a little bit sad. I did shed a tear because I care for animals. I don't particularly like the idea of anything dying. So yeah, that was my sad news. But keeping in mind, Greg and I are very much people who believe that there's always like a silver lining. See, it's now an empty tank. Obviously you can't bring the dead back to life, but you can always have another one. So we are going this weekend to find another betta fish. We're going to check the water and make sure that there's nothing in there that may have caused Marty's death, and so it's safe for a new fish to come into our world. But I just wanted to make that clear, so if I'm ever filming some more of a fish, it's not going to be Marty anymore, it will be our very new one. Followed by that, Greg and I, we had planned to go to Perth in August. It's still something we are believing in and waiting and seeing how things are. You guys know what the world is like. I am aware of what the world is like, but I'm also a believer that if I spend too much time caring about what the world thinks and is doing, then I don't really focus on myself, and then I'm attracting things that may not be so good in my life, and I need more good things right now. So we had planned to go to Perth from 11th to the 25th in August. My birthday's the 15th, by the way, so I'll be turning 28, and that's very exciting for me. So happy birthday to me on the 15th. And yeah, we just got an email from our flight agent the other day saying, look, we may have to take up some different options, but the first one was to just wait and see. So really, to us, that seems like the best way to do it, because we do want to go to Perth. My mum has mentioned as well that she can always come, you know, in a couple of weeks or months afterwards. I'd prefer to go to Perth. I haven't been there for a while, and as far as I know, it's safe in Perth, it's safe in the ACT. It's just a case of us being aware of any quarantine things that may need to take place, just in case, do you know what I mean? And I'm just thankful that my mum and I have chosen really safe places to live, and we'd like to keep it that way. So just to wrap it up, I want to thank you guys so much, all you subscribers of mine, those of you who are viewing my channel for the first time. You're probably thinking, oh my gosh, she's finally like uploaded a video and it's taken forever. Look, I am taking on a lot at the moment, and it's what I want to do, because I feel that if I'm just sitting around being pregnant, I'm not going to be fulfilling the things that I need to. And you know that my passion is my music, my makeup. I want to still film videos and share with you what's going on, because I know that not just myself, but for those of you watching me, some of you might feel that there are things I'm talking about that are quite relevant to what you're going through, and hopefully it's not a message that you consider negative, but a message that you consider positive, and knowing that everything will eventually get better, because it always does. So excuse the fact that I haven't really come on here to be my most dolled up self, but at the moment I really am choosing to feel comfortable, and when I start certificate 4, like I was doing my bridging course, I was getting up really early and I was wearing makeup every day, because I really wanted to show how committed I was to it, and I am going to get back into doing that for this. Just gotta find products that make me feel good at this current moment. So if I haven't already said it, we'll fit in a video where you can see a video or a couple of photos where you guys are aware of the bump and know that it's real and it's not me making up stories. We were very grateful when we found out that we were having a baby. It was such an exciting period of time, and it has been an amazing journey. And I know that there are so many people out there who've taken ages to conceive, and there have been some troubles on the way, but I can honestly say that knowing Greg and I, we've not put so much energy and effort into having the baby, which is why I consider it that it was quite easy for us, because we were willing to have a child, but there was just no focus on planning when it would come and no desperation. It'd be great. You know, this is probably a really good time to have a baby, and our baby is doing a really great job, and all we can do is thank the universe, God, everyone out there who supported us, and let them know that this is such a magical journey. And for those of you who are watching, if you have had babies, I'm really wanting to spread love to you, and those of you who are wanting babies, I'm spreading love to you, and those of you who don't want babies, that is perfectly fine too, because I went through a period of time where I just didn't think I was ready, and I didn't think I'd ever be ready for a baby. But as things turn out, sometimes it's not about us, there's a bigger picture out there. And from being the person that I am, I know that having a baby is something that I can manage, and I have been given from the universe. I'm not one of those parents who people assume shouldn't be parents because, you know, they just don't care. I do care a lot, in fact, but not to the point where I thought my life would be evolving around a baby. I knew for certain that I had lots of purposes in my life, and I really wanted to keep fulfilling them, and a baby was a magical additional bonus to my life, and I'm so grateful for it. My voice is doing some weird things because I've been coughing, not because I'm sick or I'm tired or whatever. Well, I'm a little bit tired, but I'm doing good. You know, I'm in the second trimester, things are looking up. This is probably a long-winded video for you guys, but you wanted a video, and I'm giving you updates about what's been going on because you probably want to know what's been happening and why you might think I've been neglecting the camera. To be honest, I didn't know when I get back to this point and start filming again. Better late than never, right? So you guys have an amazing rest of the day.